mask off.
Take your glasses off.
Suck my dick.
Oh, just, yeah, I'm getting some pictures over here. Did you need some help, though, or?
No, we were wondering if you did.
I mean, if you want to bring me an ice cold bottle of water, sure, I'll take one.
Is there a reason you're taking photos?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All units respond. Be advised, suspect is armed and considered extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution. Backup is en route. Suspect is in custody.
Welcome back. You're here today with your boy, Anthony X. And today I'm back in Santa Clara County, where I'll be working on a story regarding nosy people, the fear of cameras, and if they do call the police, do the police educate them or do they violate my rights? It's that simple. That's the story. And for all you trolls hiding under your bed like keyboard warriors that believe I'm there just to cause trouble with the big bad scary camera, here's an idea. How about take responsibility for your own actions? And if you get the courage to go outside one day and you're walking around in public, in America, in broad daylight, and you see someone holding a camera, just ignore them. Keep walking. It's that simple. Problem solved. That being said, let's get right into it. And no bootlicking. Let's do this. That person did not like me recording. See all the Teslas right over there. We got XNN4508. That's the plate on the trailer. Let's see if there's a separate plate on the actual truck. I'm sure there probably is. While we're looking at this honey, let's go check. Got one more vehicle up there. That's the front plate, YP57043, guys. Check out how their gears work there. Time reference, it is a little after 6:30, guys. Now we got the front plate and the trailer plate. Tell this driver does not like that I'm recording. I'm just peacefully recording. I wish no harm. See, they got the two ramps here. I believe they get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 vehicles. Another Tesla rolling up pretty quickly. Maybe getting service. It doesn't look like a new vehicle. We got the same Tesla leaving, guys. But nobody over here, though. I don't think they're going to come out unless they. When I rolled by earlier, they did have some people looking at some cars. Maybe they might not like it, but there's no one here, so if there's no one to complain, they're probably not going to care if I record or not. And a lot of times if you're driving by on the freeway here, you'll actually see they deliberately leave a lot of the lights on, like flashing or just the headlights or the hazard lights blinking overnight. I don't know if that's just to show how durable they are, that they won't run out of battery, or what the deal is, but just to get attention from people while they're driving by. Not sure the whole reasoning, but yeah. Got someone cruising by, a little Lexus, older model it looks like. Let's go check out these Teslas. Now this is a public street, guys, so I'm not sure. I'd have to look on the GIS survey, which I have not done, but I'm not sure about this island. It most likely belongs to the dealership. I'm not sure if they have a separate little piece of land out here, what the deal is, so I'm not going to go on that piece of property just in case it is private. This is the second time I've been out here. This is a revisit. However, like I said, because I didn't do the research, guys. I wasn't planning on auditing. I was actually giving a ride to my daughter to pick up a rental car. Yeah, and I've had really bad allergies. Been sneezing like crazy. My eyes all red, so it is hard for me to be out here right now. Looks like we may have another vehicle leaving. I think that's the same driver that was just here. Yeah, it's the same driver. That's the last vehicle. It looks like she, if you can see over there, she just got it off the truck. That's the last vehicle. Hopefully she doesn't complain that we're recording, but you never know. And again, she's not my target, guys. You know, much respect to all the men and women out there delivering goods. Without truck drivers, guys, I don't think a lot of people realize, but our economy would collapse. So to all the truck drivers out there that support my channel, you know, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna go check out over here because there is a lady who just pulled up, and it looks like she might be with a salesperson. So I'm gonna try to get some footage over here. And I remember a couple years ago, I actually went over there and I did some video recording on the street, and some people from service came out. It was only like a 60-second or so conversation. Freaked out a little bit, but overall it wasn't bad. I can't even remember if I posted it or not. Oh no, I'm good. I'm just getting out of the way. You guys are kind of blocking my shot.
Shot for what?
What was that?
Shot for what?
Yeah, you were blocking my shot, so I'm just kind of, that's why I thought you guys were going by, so I'm getting out of your way. Oh, just, yeah, I'm getting some pictures over here. Did you need some help though, or?
No, we were wondering if you did.
I mean, if you want to bring me an ice cold bottle of water, sure, I'll take one. But no, I don't need any help. I appreciate it though. All right, take care, guys. Be safe.
Is there a reason you're taking photos?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's the reason?
I really can't disclose too much of that. It would jeopardize integrity, but I'll just, you know, you guys came out cordially, so I'll give you a little info. I'm just working on a story on the dealership. Other than that, I really can't disclose anything because it's not disseminated to the public yet. Like I said, that's about all I can say, guys. But I come in peace, I can assure you that.
Sure. So are you South County?
I can't give any information. I'm just a guy with a camera, or you can call me sir, good citizen, whatever feels comfortable for you. All right, brother, take care. Now, you know what would be nice if one of the people or representatives, maybe a sales manager, or, you know, someone, maybe even the owner of the dealership, some of them are individually owned like a franchise. It'd be nice if they said, hey, can I get you a bottle of water, or would you like to come in and take a little tour, or maybe see some of our newest vehicles? That's the proper way to, you know, go about someone recording in broad daylight. You never know, maybe I'm interested in buying a new vehicle, or maybe some of my viewers are. I could have 10 people watching this, I could have 10,000. You never know. And in my humble opinion, there's no such thing as bad exposure unless you make it bad. You can shine like a star or melt like a snowflake. I know it sounds corny, guys, but it's true. When you manage or own or run a business, just let them be, and that's it. So the truck driver, real quick to interrupt, is walking out with somebody. I don't think they're here for me. I think she's told him what I'm doing because they were kind of looking, but I think they're just going to go check all the vehicles real quick, maybe do an inspection, or maybe she had a partner with her while she was delivering, and he was inside doing the paperwork. But you can see them right over there. They're both walking. She brought the muscle out maybe to possibly rough me up because I got the big, bad, scary camera. Who knows? I'm gonna head back over there in a minute. Good job so far. Looks like he might just be, maybe she's training, guys. Maybe he's rolling with her and he's doing all the paperwork. I don't know. Maybe he's a staff member in there. Maybe he works for the maintenance, because he doesn't look like a salesperson just by the way he's dressed. I mean, he doesn't have like the nice polo shirt or white shirt or long sleeve or the dress shoes or anything. He's getting on his phone right now. If you look closely, he might be calling PD or somebody like, hey, there's a guy with a camera. Or it could honestly have nothing to do with me whatsoever. Who knows? Honestly, though, at this point, I mean, so far, in my humble opinion, I mean, no one's actually made contact. No one's yelled at me. So right now, as we speak, Tesla dealership's going to get a thumbs up. So is this driver. You can tell she didn't like me recording, but she didn't yell at me or say, hey, you can't do it, or start running away, hiding in the bushes, or, putting paper over her face, sorry. However, if the police show up because they did call, well, obviously we're going to have to give them a thumbs down simply for calling the PD just because there's a guy with a camera. FYI, if the PD do come out, I don't think they're going to do anything. They all know who I am. They know my last name. They know where I live. They might even just educate them on the phone and be like, oh, it's probably that Anthony X guy. Who knows? Stay tuned. All right, guys, while we're waiting, I'm going to go check out this Chevrolet dealership. I'm actually in the market possibly this year. I'm not sure. Oh, my foot. Sorry, I got to slow down, guys. My back and sciatic nerve is killing me. Oh, Jesus. But I'm possibly in the market for maybe an SUV or a truck, something a little bigger, easier to get in and out without having to bend my neck, because my neck and my shoulder, it makes it very difficult. However, I want to find something that's also economical as far as like gas. I'm not, getting only 14 miles a gallon or, 20 miles a gallon. For me, I got to get at least 30. That's my cutoff point, guys. I like to, if I'm getting a truck, I'd like to get 34, 35, which I know is probably not going to happen. Or maybe an SUV, maybe a hybrid even, possibly. I don't know. Hard to say. What do you think, guys? Any recommendations? I got some customers maybe over there, maybe getting some service done or dropping off a vehicle. I'm not sure exactly. So far, so good. Might just be dropping off the wife or something for a new vehicle, because they were messing with both of these vehicles here. Maybe it's a test drive. I don't know. Maybe it's a rental. I don't know. They were just getting out of that one. The guy did kind of eyeball me a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't come out and try to rough me up. I would certainly hope not. Good job, good job. Gave me a friendly wave. That's what I like to see, guys. Good job, good job. Awesome, guys. Phenomenal job on those two people. So all you got to do is just keep driving, or maybe wave and just keep going. But if you don't want to be recorded, leave me alone. Nothing wrong with asking questions, as long as you do it peacefully. Keep out of my personal space. And if you don't like my answers, or don't like the fact that maybe I'm not willing to talk to you or speak with you, you don't throw a tantrum. Just like I wouldn't walk up to some random stranger and demand answers. So it looks like they probably dropped off this vehicle for some service, even though service is over there. Maybe it's after hours or something. I'm not sure what the deal is. But no one's bothering me, guys. It's going to be a pretty boring video. And I'm still going to play it, because I want to show you the good as well. I want to show people that not every time I go out, that everyone doesn't freak out. There's lots of times when I go out And for every 2 or 3 videos where someone freaks out, there's always a couple of good ones. I just don't post them all. Not because I don't want to show the good, but just because they're so boring, guys. But a boring video means they're respecting my rights. So honestly, it's good. So I probably will show this one regardless. Got someone over there. Looks like it might be a salesperson. Looks like he's about to do his yoga, do his stretches. He's on his phone, waiting for his next big sale. Hey, maybe it'll be me if they treat me right. Like I said, I am looking for a vehicle, and the wife has been begging me for the last couple of years to pull the trigger and get a truck. It is nice, like for the holidays when you want to get a Christmas tree, or you got to go to the hardware store, and get some materials or some equipment, whatever, plumbing, boards, tile, wood, whatever, lumber. It is nice to have, guys. We just started from over there at the Tesla dealership. They didn't make contact. They were on their phone, so I'm not sure if PD are coming or not. We're right over here. We're gonna work our way just right over here, like a big U, and call this one a wrap. If no one comes out in the next 10-15 minutes, all these dealerships are getting thumbs up, guys, and I would highly encourage, if you're in the area, come support local and tell them I sent you. One thing I want to point out, guys, and of course I'd do the same thing if I owned this dealership, but they got cameras up there aiming towards the parking lot, which I'm sure is capturing some of the street when they're aimed down over here. I mean, there's lots of cameras on the buildings, guys. You can see a couple more up there. This is more towards their parking lot and private property. Those ones, it's hard to tell. So, I mean, they're obviously recording us. Hopefully no issues with us recording them. I always like to point that out, guys. He's got a Coke bottle in his hand. Maybe off for the day, time to go home. Hopefully he got some good sales this week. And he is looking like he's not doing anything. Good job so far. Hopefully just go home, enjoy that bottle of Coke. We'll see, guys. It's always funny when they ask, what are we filming, while I'm aiming the camera right at them. I think he knows where I'm recording. I guess a better question would be, why am I recording? That's just my opinion. What do you think, guys? Just came out of there. Got another Tesla down over there rolling up. Good job, good job. That's what we like to see. It's just a camera, guys. Nothing to fear. I come in peace. Oops, she could have turned. There's no traffic. She is watching me, though. Maybe she's calling them and like, hey, he's still out here. He recorded my car. Who knows? Oh, that guy's calling Anthony. I thought he was calling me like he knows me. So I guess the guy in the truck is Anthony. I'm gonna stand over here so he doesn't try to come and hit me.
Take your mask off.
Take your glasses off.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
That's a good way to represent his company. At least Anthony's minding his own business. So the bald guy from this place told me he would like me to give him oral satisfaction, guys.
I am married. I don't play that. Not going to happen. Good way to represent your company, though. You don't like what someone's doing, so you're peacefully recording, so you're going to tell them to give you oral satisfaction. Wow, guys. I like how he told me to give him oral satisfaction as he was driving away like a little coward. Why not just say it right in front of me? Telling me to take my mask off. He's recording me, so the onus falls on you if you want that privacy. I had my mask off the whole time. I did put it up while he was recording because I chose to protect my privacy. If he digs hard enough, or one of the trolls out there sends him a picture, he'll get my picture, guys. It's not a secret, but I'm not going to make it easy. He's going to have to work for it.
All right, guys, before we wrap this one up, just to give you an update, I did reach out to the general manager of this dealership and voiced my concerns regarding the behavior of their sales representative, Rick. Now, guys, he technically was off the clock, but if you ask me, when you're wearing your work shirt and you just got off work and you're in front of your work, even if you drive away and come back 60 seconds later, it still makes the place look bad. But that's just my humble opinion. Either way, I'm not going to hold it against the dealership because, like I said, I did reach out to the GM and he did respond. And in my opinion, it seemed like he was genuinely concerned. However, let me display the email and you can read it for yourself before you make a judgment call. And guys, if you do end up reaching out to the GM or even Rick himself, or want to leave a review on Google or maybe Yelp or even Facebook, please keep in mind that the dealership, again, isn't responsible for Rick's actions. However, if you are in the neighborhood and you want to go buy a vehicle there, maybe ask for a different representative. That being said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, and no bootlicking. Peace.